play. Just skip the next couple of minutes. I'm just going to go and get the weights. I could have done it beforehand, however, sometimes it takes a few minutes to populate. Yeah, so I've got 10 kilogram dumbbells, which are fairly heavy for shoulders. I'm going to do a bit of a drop set. I don't have my bench with me, I've got limited equipment. But we do what we do. This is more about stimulating consistency, increasing the volume for the week. Hope you guys can hear me. I'm just getting a 7.5 kilogram. There's my water. I think I left my shades in the car. Never mind. Yeah, so I've got 7.5 kilogram. Nothing too extreme today. I do need to do a metaphor. I've done metaphor in a bit. It's starting to heat up. So warm up, got a 7.5, which is giant. Shoulders, bring it over your head. So looking for medium to heavy dumbbells. So whatever you've got. If you've got light, you still stimulate muscle to grow. Just do higher reps. Can you see? I have to change the camera angle. Just feeling a warmth. Then we'll go into upright row. Shoulders pinned back. That's a bad. I don't like how that is on my wrist. So we will do upright row on this one. There we go. Shoulders pinned back, chest proud, core engaged. A few seconds rest. Taps are wherever. That's where to place my mic now without blowing in everyone's face. That might be better having it there. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning. We're going to single arm clean and press. Can you guys see the bins? No. Right. Starting with a weaker arm. High elbow, single arm press. Now the elbow protects the shoulder, so make sure you're keeping it up as you're coming up and down with the weight. Massively uses the rotator cuffs as your external, like abduct even. Deep breath. Good. Then into a drop set. Same again. Thanks for the like. Love a like and subscribe if you want to be motivated. Consistency looks different every day. So we do what we can with whatever's going on life-wise. Then to finish the set, it's a bit of a superset with a drop set in it. Upright row, high elbows, not going higher. Hi there, not going higher than shoulder height. Good. Rest. We'll do that again. See, nice and easy, simple. Hey, have you started to love working out lately? Thanks to you. I'm so glad. Nice to see you back on. So we're just doing shoulders today, hitting the upper back as well. Got a bit of fluff in my hair. How have you been getting on? Jenny just I'm gonna go again. So we start with single arm shoulder press. So we started with a weaker side last time. Let's start with a side this time. High elbow to come down. Big core activator as well. Hi guys. One more. I think that was about 5. Over to the other side. I love upper body exercises more than lower body. Really, I love the other way around. I do need to do a few more, so that's why I'm doing this workout. Hi. Going for 5. One more. And it's really motivating when you start to feel that you're getting stronger. Drop sets, so reducing the set. Hi, Kirkland. Loving your enthusiasm. Elbow out to the side. So you got a right angle. 2, 3. Let's do one more. Burny. Over to the other side. Your back's having to pull it up. Upper back. Think about the shoulder blade at the back. Head it towards the spine. Take one more. For 4. Then upright row. Again, elbows don't go higher than the shoulders. 2. Pinning the shoulder blades towards the spine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Rest. That's round 2 out of 4 done. How are we doing? I'm answering any questions on health, fat loss, toning, as well as I go. I just keep seeing weeds everywhere that need to be picked. And there's a bin there with stones in, like big ass stones. Random. How are we doing, guys? That's round 2, advanced out of the way. Going again. If you've not done much shoulder work, you're doing this, you'll feel this the next day. Back over to the side, make sure you're alternating. 1, 2, over your head. 3, keep that elbow higher and higher coming down. 4, 5, 6, then over to the other side. Love it when you work out while you're live streaming. I end up doing one more whilst you're watching your stream. I'm so pleased, it motivates you. Guys, if you're watching this, you're not following me already, like and subscribe for fitness, education and motivation. That's 3. So I teach as I go. 4, 5, fatigue setting in, it's okay. 6, I got 6, didn't I? I usually lose count. Over to the side. 1, 2, keep that elbow higher. 3, let's get one more. 4, 1, core engaged, rib cage in, belly button into spine as you do it. That's 2, 3, burny. One more. Get you out of breath. Finish your set with upright row. Chest proud, shoulders back. 1, 2, relax the neck. 3, I need 6. 4, there's a puppy dies. 5, one more. 6, rest. Grab a drink. Round 3 done. Round 3 out of 4 done. It's nice and warm here. And Scott's got, I'd say, a year 3 of strawberry plants. He won't give it me back. It's my strawberry plant. A few seconds rest, just for the energy to get the muscles back. So you might feel like you want to go again, but because you're not out of breath anymore, your muscles are still regenerating the energy. Single arm clean and press next. Oh man, I forgot to start my timer. How long's this been going on for? 10 minutes. Let's go round 4, final round. 1, 2, finishing on the weaker side. 3, 5, 6, dropping straight in. 1, 2, good. 3, deep breaths. 4, go to the side. Core engaged, high elbow coming down to protect the shoulder. 2, 3, really good. Rotator cuff activator. 4, last 2. 5, last 1. I am answering any questions on health and fitness as I train as well. Last 4, the medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. If you want fitness education and motivation, all the Asians. Upright row on minimal 4, 1, 2, let's finish it. 3, 4, let's go for 6, 5, 6, good. And rest. Oh, I'm dying. Still not started my workout. I forgot to press the button. Next we're going to go into dumbbell cleans, shoulder press, and let's go into a bicep curl drop set, why not? So dumbbell cleans are a bit of an odd one, it's a bit of a bicep curl within that as well. Thanks for the likes. So core engaged, you've got your heavy dumbbells here, you're pinning the shoulder blades back, chest proud, and you're swinging up, elbows up, like that. It's like a mad bicep curl on steroids, but it really does, because it's like a plyometric bouncing, like you're building momentum, you really do feel the burn between the shoulder blades, and it's a really good upper back strengthener. So I'll show you it from the front and then from the side. So we'll go into that, then to shoulder press, and then into bicep curls with the 10s. So quite a heavy weight. Go light if you're not sure. Shoulder blades pin back. I'll show you from this side actually. Just on my better side. Ooh. Right. Good. 4, 5, 6. We want 8, 7, 8. Rest. I uploaded this as an exercise years ago, a couple of years ago, and someone said bicep curls from Ohio. They do look like bicep curls. You're able to lift a lot more though and overload the biceps for them to grow with a heavier weight. Right, shoulder press. It's a bit of cardio as well. 1, 2, don't bend back. That's pressure and stress to the lower back. 4, that'll do. Rest. Then we're into a drop set, bicep curls. 2 seconds, get your breath back. You can see I'm not going to get many bicep curls with 1, 10 each arm. Let's have a go. Go to hammers because they're a bit easier on the wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to hold them together, shoulders pinned back. Drop set. 2, 3, finishing the set. 4, see how simple it needs to be. 5, 6, let's go to 8, 7, 8. Rest. I'm going to do that set again. Grab a drink. How do your shoulders and back feel? Arms in general. Hopefully fatigue is being felt. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I go live nearly every day. I've been having Mondays off to help motivate you, to help you train with me and learn from me for free. I've got loads of Pilates and yoga classes, lives like this, rehab. I specialise in rehab, back pain, nutrition and lifestyle change. So check out my bio and like and subscribe if you want to see more on health and fitness. Education. And ask any questions as well if anyone's struggling. An interesting question actually that got put to me this week of a client was, have I damaged my metabolism by being on too lower calories and too higher steps? Very interesting. And I've heard that a lot, and I'm sure you have as well, damaging your metabolic rate. So I went into that recently. Right. Cleans, dumbbell cleans. Core engaged, back flat, chest proud. We want 8. 3, 4, round 2, 5, 6. You might feel it in your lower as well. 7, 8. Grip strength, man. Shoulder press. 1, 2. Don't bend backwards. 3. Any variation. 4. Don't drop the dumbbells. We're working on grip strength as well. Bicep curls, hammers. I can barely get them up. 2, 3, one more. Questionable technique there. I've not got any. 6 is the right way. Drop set. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, welcome to my live. 4, 5, 6. Rest. Round 2 done. I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, injury rehab, back pain, postnatal nutrition. Postnatal and nutrition. So I've got 2 children, ages 5 and 2 as well. Hi Infinity. Thank you very much. Doing shoulders today and hitting upper back as well. And biceps, why not? Dying. So I'm only about 15 minutes in. Everything's so much harder when you train outside. Oh, my arms are feeling it. Wanting to build my arms more, so hitting it. Infinite, I'm stud bunny. How often can you change your username? Not like you would. Not like there's anything wrong with Infinity. Stud bunny. How old's your child that they came up with that? Is that some cartoon they're watching? Doing good, thank you. Yeah, I've been enjoying this hot weather, but it's meant to change, isn't it, today in Scotland? Boo. Right, round 3, we're ready. I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning, any free advice. There's a lot of conflicting evidence out there, so I'm here to unmuddy the waters. Scott's good. He's stopped moderating though, he's lazy. I'm getting less trolls though, so I don't think he feels like he's needed as much. Working on grip strength, so try and not drop the dumbbells as we switch him. Bye, Scott's good. He's been in his garden trying to sort it out. Right, showing you from the side, shoulders back, dumbbell cleans. 2, getting a swing going, using that momentum. 3, 4, we need 8, 5, 6, 7, elbows high. 8. Always watching. There you go. Oh, shoulder press. Do not drop these dumbbells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bicep curls as many as you can. 1, 2, 3. Drop set. Finish. 1. Scott my mind. Probably because I keep puffing. I've lost count. 5. Finishing this set. 6. 7. He watches me and making sure I'm behaving myself. Round 3 of that done. How do your arms feel? If you're watching this on replay, let us know. Welcome to the live, guys. Thanks, Stud Bunny. Restart. So you can see a lot of volume. So if you're newbie, if you're a beginner, you could just stop here and stretch off. If you're feeling it, make sure you don't do it too heavy as well. Because you do this all, I would say, with a tin of beans, with a bottle of water. You don't need dumbbells. Does anyone have any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning, injury rehab? I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach with my own app at $10.99. You won't believe everything that you get with my app. It's designed for a lot of people. Kids are good. Check out the link in my bio. Yep. Demi's coming on, like talking's coming on a lot more lately. We've been having these crazy 3-hour naps. But challenging as always. And I've had to cut out the trip as well. I'm not happy about it. The trip cans that I loved. Breastfeeding mothers shouldn't be having trip. There's no long-term evidence behind like it being okay, like shortage of studies, so it's just best to cut it out and have them occasionally. I'm actually gutted though. Hi Rabbi, nice to see you back. I'm sure you've been on before. Right, 4th set, are we ready? Have I got a pump on yet? A wee bit. It's getting warm. Oh, and I had the great idea to put nail art on here, so I couldn't even do my hair properly this morning because they catch on everything. I've already lost about 4. I bought it for the kids, but I was like, I want to try these. Okay. Dumbbell cleans, shoulders pinned back, chest proud. Let's go. 1. Need 8. 2. Otherwise the puppy dies. 3. 4. Keep them shoulder blades pinned back. 5. 6. 7. 8. Do not drop the dumbbell. Press. 1. Any press. 2. Don't bend back. 3. 4. Hammer curls. 1. This is a harsh dumbbell complex. 3. 4. Finish the set. 1. 2. Hi guys, welcome to my live. 3. I'll read that comment in a second. 4. 5. 6. Oh, and then, oh no, that was a drop set. That's fine. My son, Darius, has finally been diagnosed with autism. He's in school from 9 till 12. Oh, at least you've got the diagnosis and you can work with that. What age is it? How long did it take to get diagnosed? In Scotland, it's taken years to get any kind of diagnosis. They're inundated. Hi Deborah, how are you? Welcome to my live. So I'm here to motivate and educate you on health, fitness, fat loss and toning, and make it a lifestyle change. There's a lot of conflicting data and people pushing certain diets and stuff, so I'm here answering any questions to help clear your mind a wee bit. So I'm posting out to 2 young girls, ages 5 and 2. We're doing shoulders and hitting upper back and biceps as well, but mostly shoulders today. I've been working out for about 20 minutes. So a small muscle group to tire. Love a like and subscribe, guys, as I'm building my YouTube channel. I've not done HIIT this week either, so that needs to be hit. Right, that needs to be hit. I'm looking forward to eating some honeydew melon after this. What's everybody's go-to for, when you're not with like eating in the sun when you're not massively hungry? Have we got a go-to? Right, round 5 of this hard as fuck set. What are you doing? I'm exercising my shoulders. I am building some solid shoulders. I think I might feel this tomorrow. I'm gonna get up on the pull-up bar as well after this. Right, last round 5. We're ready. Dumbbell clean, elbows high, shoulder blades pinned back, core engaged below the belly button. 3, 4, soft knees. 5, hips back. 6, 7, 8. Don't drop the dumbbells because we are working on grip strength. Breathe. Press. any press, don't bend backwards. 2, be stubborn. 3, softening. 4, don't drop the dumbbells. Bicep curls, hammers. 1, same weight. 2, 3, 4. Oh, we just managed that. Bicep curls. Dropped 1. Shoulders back, chest pro. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, rest. Oh, well done. How are we doing? So we got the heart rate up to say that we're doing a small muscle group. Some dumbbell cleans, telling you. Let's do mid in. Ryan, why are you swinging the weights? It's all about time and attention and fasting. Fasting cardio or nothing. What a funny. This is what I'm talking about, misinformation, guys. It's just going to get blocked. I could have used that time to educate his ass, but don't write to me in capitals and you wouldn't have. So I was using the plyometric movement of the dumbbell clean. Yeah, so one of my clients said this week, because she's been intuitive eating and she's on less calories roughly and moving a little bit less than what she was originally, and she asked me, which is a common question, if she's damaged her metabolism by eating too less and moving too much. Now, when influencers talk about this and say you can, if you're not eating enough, you're damaging metabolic rate and metabolism, your BMR, basal metabolic rate, what they're referring to is the pushback from the body. That sounds lovely. So pushback from the body, like when you, because it wants to remain in a homeostasis and like equilibrium state, nice and level, right? And if you're too harsh with your calories, your body is pretty smart and it'll want to conserve energy. If it's too harsh, the deficit, so it'll ramp up hunger and you'll reduce non-exercise energy expenditure. So fidgeting, me standing and swinging, and so it's not like you've damaged your metabolic rate unless you're losing muscle as well, because that increases your metabolic rate. But it does sound like there's some magic going on sometimes. Like, well, for example, a common one is when a doctor says, oh, this pill might make you gain weight. Not without you moving less and eating more. And what they mean now is that the drive to move and the drive to eat has decreased and increased. If that makes sense. That was a common question. What other questions came in this week? Having trouble with snacking. So I won't say snacking's massively bad. Depends what you're snacking on, and usually people snack because they're not eating enough during the meal time. So when I look at their food diaries, it's usually they've skipped breakfast or just had a coffee and something for breakfast, or the lunch is lower and then the snacks are high. Whereas if they're having a proper breakfast with high protein and lots of fibre, fruit for the breakfast, that'll help you not overeat later on in the day. And like you see a lot Monday to Friday, people are perfect, like they're motivated, they're sticking to what looks like sticking to their calories or eating a lot less. Then come the weekend, they don't track, and they're like on Monday, I don't know why I've gained weight on the scales. And again, there's no magic going on. You've got to be a detective. Is it inflammation? Is it the fact that you've not tracked and you've overate? You moved less? Because at the weekend, people tend not to stick into their routines with food and movement or steps. But if you've got any questions on mindset, and so I'm a mindset coach as well. Common question that I get asked is how to build muscle. So three things that you need to build muscle. Sleep, obviously, I think we all know that by now. Protein, getting enough protein. So I like to have most of my clients on over 100 grams of protein. if you're starting and you're tracking and you're eating 40 grams of protein, even you just eating 60, 80 grams is a massive, like that is a massive change to your body, and will help you build muscle. But you should be edging towards 100 grams. That'll also have increased thermic effect of food, so it's hard work to break down protein. So you'll burn more calories to digest that protein. Not loads more, just a wee bit more. That person's getting blocked. And you also need a progressive training program. So make sure every workout you do is harder in some small way. We don't want to go overboard. We want to like doing 5 minute fit a week and making sure every single one's harder, because then you're just setting yourself up for an injury. But consistency looks different on it each day. So making sure every time you do train, like it's you versus you not trying, right? And every time you do train, you're looking to make it a little bit harder, like adding more reps first is the safest way to increase your strength and build muscle. And then you can reduce rest times as you get fitter and stronger. And you can also up the kilograms. You can play with time and attention, slow down the movement. You can also do pause repetitions. So for a bench press, you pause before going up. So there's lots of ways, to stimulate that muscle to grow. But again, there's a lot of like pseudoscience with, oh, your body will get smart to it if you're training every week chest on a Monday and you're doing the same kind of sets. Your workout shouldn't change that much. Hi, Nick. But yeah, so I'm answering any questions on building muscle, rehab, pelvic floor, diastasis, reactive back pain. I specialise in rehab. And I've got my own app as well. For $10.99 a month, you get access to mindset coaching, so lifestyle change, habit forming, myth busting. So we've got a community, classes, live Q&As. We also get personalised habits and nutrition set by me. And you get a workout program, so you can progressively track your workouts getting harder, making sure you're building muscle. So it's all on my app, and then there's a community to join as well to help you change that mindset, because a lot of people come to me with like an all or nothing mentality, which is really common mindset for beginners. So I've not been doing anything, so now I've started like a coaching program. I'm going to do everything. I want to get my steps in, my nutrition's going to be on point, I'm going to get all my workouts in, and then if I don't get them in, I'm a failure. And you're just setting yourself up for failure when you've got that outlook. So it's like I help keep you focused and level. Also, for $10.99 you get check-in forms as well sent over to you. It's a lot that you get, and you can track your progress. And a lot of my I'd say 80% of my workouts on my app have rehab exercises in them for prevention and rehab purposes. So I've got, if you struggle connecting to the glutes and building your glutes, if you've had a seated desk job or if you have had children, you can have an anterior tilt which switches off the pelvis. Brings the pelvis forward and switches off the glutes. Which then in turn you get back issues and things like that, but also it switches off your glutes and you can have trouble building a nice round bum, and you have back pain and sciatica. So there's some workouts. So I'll have like a leg workout for strength and muscle, but I'll also, for warm up and cool down, we'll have exercises to start firing the glutes properly and to switch them on almost, because if you fatigue them a little bit with things like donkey kicks and other various exercises, but more rehab related, you can connect to them easier whilst you're doing squats. It's a lot, because a squat is a quad dominant exercise, whereas if you're activating and squeezing as hard as you can the bum cheeks, then you're going to tone and strengthen the bum cheeks. But if you've had a desk job, most of the time your pelvis is tucked under like that and you're doing squats, and it's very hard to connect to them. So that's just one of the examples. But yeah, the link's in my bio if you want to find out more about my coaching and who I am. Do you have any questions on health, fitness, fat loss and toning? Anyone with back pain, shoulder pain? I'm going to be adding to the app as well new exercises for rotator cuff injury, supraspinatus and infraspinatus, muscle group like rotator cuffs rehab to connect and strengthen them. Again, it'll be an exercise with like a resistance band to start firing them and warm them up and engage them so your body can connect to them when you're doing things like shoulder press. But that's a really common one, rotator cuff injury, because the ball and socket joint in your shoulder has loads of like soft tissue to support it, like ligaments, tendons, rotator cuff muscle. However, it's a shallow socket. So like they describe it as like a tennis ball on a saucer. I've got a boyfriend, so like a lot of people's shoulder just pops in and pops out quite easily. So like the best thing you can do is do lots of variety on the shoulder girdle. I'll work with posture as well. A lot of my programs include posture correction exercises, so deep stretches and stuff, because we can round our shoulders over time if you've had babies or if you've got a desk job, driving job. And yeah, like as a right, you're getting blocked. As a reminder as well, you can do all the work in the gym to strengthen and correct your posture, to strengthen, stretch, work on flexibility and engagement of muscle tissue that's been lost, like the connection to it, neuromuscular connection. But if you're not practicing good posture when you stood talking to someone, when you sat driving, when you're making a cup of tea, shoulders down, chest proud, ribs stacked over hips, then it's just pointless. You're never gonna properly fix your posture. But I hope this helped somebody at least. Have we got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle, rehab? Right, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'm going to pick up the babies now. Have a wonderful day, and like and subscribe for more content, motivational content and education from me. I hope to see you again soon.